Hey there, my name is Vince Dowd and I'm the founder of Authentic Elevation. I want to thank you for stopping by my website. Now, first of all, I'm an internal wealth strategist. Now, what is that? For the last 25 years, I've traveled around the world to over 40 countries. I've trained over 350,000 people on external strategies of finance. Everything from making money in the stock market to stocks, options, to real estate, and to also starting businesses for entrepreneurs. And I have seen a lot of success, but I've seen more failure. And the reason I've seen more failure over the years, I had to look at this and I realized that the problem was not out there. You can teach people all kinds of strategy. You can do all this, but most people will sabotage themselves simply because they don't understand that the real strategies, the real magic comes from the inside out. It's all an inside job. That means your health, your well-being, your relationships, your inner abundance, your true connection with yourself. All of these things must be delved into on the inner dimensions. So let me share my story very briefly and why I'm here. So I was born in 1968, and I came from a family that had a lot of trials and tribulations. Before I was born, my older brother drowned. He was 6 years old. I had another older brother who was 5, and they were swimming together, and the older one jumped out too far. The family wasn't around because they had jumped the fence. And that created a lot of trauma and tragedy in my life. And my dad flew to Kansas where they were, and he blamed everybody. So that was the beginning of a lot of trauma in my family. Somewhere along the way, my mom and dad decided they wanted to have another baby, and they had me about a year and some months later. But coming into a family that was very much in trauma, who was self-medicating on alcohol, I felt from the beginning that I didn't fit in. And I didn't have a lot of a healthy modeling or bonding. It was a very tough life. And I struggled through life. I flunked kindergarten and I was picked on a lot because my mom and dad got divorced when I was 4 years old. And we didn't have any money. So I struggled and I just wanted to make money. I figured my mom cried all the time working 3 jobs because she didn't have money. And even though I wasn't very good at school and I was picked on, I figured someday I'll make money, I'll be rich. So I went after that. I went after making a lot of money. And I became a millionaire in my 30s. And even though I made the money and I had great choices and it was better than not having money, I still had the same fear running deep inside of me that caused me to make the money. Now I was afraid of losing the money. And what happened is I focused on, I don't want to lose the money. I lost the money. Not once, but twice, just to make sure I did it right. And this was the beginning, which I thought of a big failure in my life. I thought the universe or God hated me, and what I found was it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Because the real wealth was not out there. The real wealth I found by losing it all, I say this, loss is more. If you're awakened or waking up, you'll realize when you lose everything, you turn into the only thing you have, which is you. And that's where the magic's been the whole time. You are the wealth you've been searching for. You are the relationship you've been hungry for. You are the abundance that you've always sought. And once you learn how to tap in and access this, once you learn how to transmute the stress in your life to stillness, once you learn how amazing you are to the depths of understanding your purpose, your authenticity, and reconnecting with your true nature, everything starts to work. And all of a sudden, the money that you chased, the opportunities that you chased, the people that you chased will start to chase you. It's because you become the magnetic, the resonance, the coherent person that you're meant to be. So this was the journey I went on. I actually ended up losing everything. I lived in an ashram, which is a yoga institute in the forest with a guru in his 80s from India. I lived there for a year and I studied yoga and yoga nidra, which I didn't even know what that was exactly. I thought it was just movements. What I found was a discovery of energy, a discovery of authenticity, a discovery of moving from my mind to my heart, which is a journey home, and it's a long journey for a lot of people, but it's not so far away. It's just we've never learned where the power comes from, the heart. And so when I learned to tap in to my heart, into my inner dimensions, I started to have experiences in my life where I got rid of depression, where I moved out anxiety, where I started to have more success, where I realized that I was the captain of my life and I was the creator, and so are you. So this is what led me on this road. And then after teaching all over the world, I realized I need to share this message with people. I need to coach people. I need to help people to realize that they have everything they need and help them how to understand how to find it. And this is the magic of what I do. As an internal wealth strategist, I help you to rediscover that connection with your true, authentic self. How to reduce that stress in your life, how to have more joy, fulfill your purpose, and find that purpose that is moving you, the reason you're on this planet. So I hope you and I get to work together. I hope you will maybe take some of my courses, maybe we'll coach together, maybe you'll come to one of my retreats, but I encourage you to go through the website, enjoy it, follow me. I do have a special group called Authentic Elevation. It's a private group on Facebook. I encourage you to join. There's probably a button here on the website somewhere. If not, just go over to Facebook and look up under groups, Authentic Elevation. And it's really a group about engagement. So if you do come over, I'm really encouraging engagement. That's who I want in the group. But I hope you enjoy the website. I do have a free offer. Make sure you get the free offer. Then I have your name and email address, and I will honor it. You'll get a free ebook or a free course, depending on when you're enrolling. But anyway, I hope to work with you. Make it a wonderful day and realize this, that you are amazing, you are enough, and you are the wealth and the value that you've been searching for. This is Vince Dowd. I'll talk to you soon.